Today I'm going to be taking my new Kafka DoT Team build onto Simulated Universe World 8, and I'm really excited about this because not only is it my first DoT Team run on Simulated Universe World 8, it's the first time I'm also going to be trying out my new Kafka DoT build. If you saw my recent video where I spent 2,000 Trailblaze power on the new relics introduced in version 1.5, you know that it didn't exactly go as well as I hoped. So the only character that I really got a full build out of it with was Kafka, and her build is arguably better than it was before. This is what it looks like. She has 3,200 plus attack with 134 speed. Those two numbers have definitely gone up quite a bit, but she is still overcapped on effect hit rate. You really only want about like 28% on someone like Kafka, so 47 is a little high, but she does have the lightning damage boost. Her traces and her light cone, which is S5 for Mata, E0, and then I'm running her with the 4-piece prisoner and deep confinement and 2-piece firmament frontline Glamoth. I think she's gonna be way better off, so let's jump into seeing how she does. So my first run on Simulated Universe 8 was definitely a struggle, more than I had wanted it to be, but I've grinded it since then fine, and it's not a struggle no more. I think a DoT team, Kafka and Sampo in particular, are really solid for Simulated Universe 8 because of the weaknesses put upon the enemies and because Yanqing does have the sword, so being able to afflict AoE damage is really good for this. And of course I'll be picking the Nihility path, so let's get into it. I do like to mix some of the remembrance ones like increases effect hit rate, but all my teammates have really good effect hit rates, so I'm gonna be just trying to focus on ones that give me Nihility Path Blessing. I am finding quite a bit of them so far, which is really good. I would like to get as many 3-star Nihility Path Blessings as I can, and what's really cool is once I get full 4-piece builds on every character here except for Fuchuan, my DoT team will be insanely strong. Alright, there we go. That should give me my Path Resonance, which is actually extremely early. I haven't even gotten off of the first domain floor, so maybe this will be a lucky run. I really hope that the blessings come through because last time I got shafted. Oh wow, they're actually giving me 2 here as well. My Kafka does have a decent amount of break effects, so she should be doing a lot once she breaks it. And this might actually give me my first resonance. Yes, it did. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the Confusion and Devoid, extremely powerful on DoT teams. And then I usually go with the Regenerating Energy so I can keep getting my ultimate back. And here we are on the first boss, which has weaknesses to like every typing. I'm gonna start this one with Queen Hyphen, and I feel like this is a more solid showcase towards my DoT team because later on, you know, with all the buffs, of course they're gonna do great, but this is more raw to what they are normally. So let's just go ahead and set everything up here. And my Kafka's build really isn't that great. That's the thing, like there's always room for improvement, but even her speed, I would like to have her at 140. With the new set, you really want to make sure that your DoT characters are fast, so they can get a lot of damage from the planet ornaments. And we were able to already break the weakness. I can't believe the other ones haven't died yet, but okay. Not bad, that's actually decent amounts of damage right there, all things considered. The other ones are of course dead. Alright, we should be able to finish it up here. So yeah, it's not too bad, but with the rest of the buffs, it'll be a lot more impressive. There we go. Only 1 turn for the enemy though. Okay, can I get a 3-star Nihility though, please? We did, there we go. This is probably the one that I would want the least. And this is obviously pretty good because it triggers an extra time for the dots, but I need the one that applies extra stacks on them. And I'm gonna go with this one instead of E1 because I think the Nihility damage for the Path Resonance will be a lot higher. I am still grinding this set, of course, so maybe I can get something good. As you can see, the relics I get are usually pretty terrible, so that's why I get shafted with bad builds. As much as I love doing the hunt path, I really enjoy doing teams like this with AoE capability because it makes these runs so much quicker, even if I just want to switch characters later down the line. Let's go! We got a 3-star Nihility Blessing, and it was just random. It was from the Trotter, but you know, I don't think it's guaranteed, right? But this one is really solid. Every time they're afflicted with a dot, it applies 3 stacks of suspicion, which stacks really nicely with the resonance. So yeah, we're definitely taking that. Let's go. We should be close to our second path resonance as well, which is really good. We're making really solid progress this run. There we go. Increases break effect. So I'm gonna go with the energy regeneration. Actually, with how quickly we're moving through this, I might be able to get all 3 blessings, but we are at the next boss. But I feel like they slowed down a little bit here. They don't start giving me as many blessings for that. So this one doesn't have fire weakness, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and pop every single thing here. I'm gonna save Kafka's ult though. I want to use her E first. And with the suspicion stacks, like the run becomes super easy. Like if I ever got Ruin May on the Nihility Path Blessing, oh, it's over. The dot damage would be insane. All right, let's do this. So we already have 18 stacks of suspicion on them. There we go. 109,000. Not bad. I could have even popped the path resonance there. I don't want to be greedy. I'll go ahead and use my shield just right here. But we can go ahead and I'm going to use my Q. And you have to keep it up though. Like the stacks will diminish over time. So like they're already down to 14, which is kind of bad. All right, this should potentially kill right here. It's gonna be very close. Yeah, extremely close. Almost 2,000 there. It's because some of the suspicion stacks were going down a little bit there. But he's dead. There we go. Super easy peasy. And they did end up giving me another Nihility one. Every time an enemy takes damage from a dot, apply 1 stack of suspicion, which this increases the amount of stacks so much more because you don't have to worry about them decreasing like I did right there, because as long as he's taking damage, it'll apply it. And I can also get fortune glue. Are you kidding me? Wow, they are treating me so well today. Fortunately, the same can't be said for relics, right? Yep, it doesn't seem like it. Coming up towards the end of the run, which is always exciting because I love fighting the boss with all of the different types of path blessings that we've been able to obtain. I'm actually not interested. Last time I did this, I got shafted pretty hard. After we fight this boss, we will get another 3-star blessing, which is really good. And they do have weaknesses to the elements. I should have popped Fushuan's shield before I went into this though, just in case. Thankfully, I haven't run into any of the IPC because I like to fight them when I have someone like Pela there. I only have Gwynaifen, which would be not enough to really shred their weakness too much, I feel like. Okay, we're really close to the ultimates here. I'm just gonna pop my ult, which will go ahead and shred those. I'll apply this. Okay, there we go. And it's actually doing some pretty decent damage. Kafka is like already hitting harder. Oh my gosh. The stacks on them are so crazy. It's just so easy once you get to this point of the run. There we go. And the weakness is broken now. Okay, so yep, they're definitely dead. Very nice. It's so good. That was so easy. And now since we're at this point, I believe because I already have every single 3-star finality, they decided to give me this, which is amazing. There are multiple, but you're not always going to be breaking the weakness because some of them are hidden. So I think I'm going to go with the one where it's defeating. I think that applies to his swords, right? So after I defeat the swords, maybe I get an attack. We'll see. At this point, it really doesn't matter though. And with Kafka, the follow-up attack can be pretty prevalent. So I think I'm just gonna go with... Actually, I'll go with this one. All right, we have reached the boss fight. Let's look at how I did with all of the blessings I was able to accumulate so far. As you can see, I did very well this run. I have a few from almost every path. Elation, I think, is going to be a little bit helpful, especially with the follow-up attacks that Kafka provides. But Nihility, I was able to get the 2 resonance, which I think I'll benefit from the most, and all 3 3-star blessings, which is really cool. I was able to upgrade this one and also this one here, which means every time the dot refreshes, it'll apply another stack of suspicion along with the rest of these amazing 1-star and 2-star ones. Yeah, I think we're gonna be completely fine. All right, Yanqing, here I come. So we're gonna pop my shield first. I'm gonna go ahead and try to blind also, and then we'll start with Kafka. And with Sampo and Kafka both here, I'm able to break the weakness of this guy so quickly. But even if that's not the case here, that's completely fine. And the first phase, I really don't need to worry too much. He doesn't even end up calling in the swords for backup until the next one. And the dot team does take care of them pretty easily, I will say that. Well, okay, we can break right here. And we're already up to 56 stacks of suspicion on him. That's crazy. I'm just gonna keep using everything because we might as well. Like, we'll be completely solid. Jeez, 300,000 damage. Oh my gosh. Sheesh, she's already getting destroyed. Like I said, you are able to break the weaknesses of a few of them, but not every single one of the swords. So that's why I think it's better for me to get the one where it lets me attack again. Although I really don't think that it applies to the swords, right? I'm curious. With 94, 97, 99 stacks, we're at max stacks now. All right, let's pop my ult. I do need to get my Fushuan shield in here soon. 427,000 damage. Oh my gosh. And it makes the sword so easy to get rid of as well. Like, oh my god. Oh my gosh, that is insane. I think we should be able to maintain full stacks on him here though. Of course, you still need to apply dots onto him though for it to do a lot of damage. But I think we're doing a pretty good job. And even if I'm not able to use my E in certain circumstances, the swords are getting absolutely obliterated. Wow, this is so much fun. It's so rewarding to see all those dot numbers. No, Kafka got frozen. Okay, I'll just finish it with Fushan. This dot team absolutely obliterates Yanqing with the stacks on there as well. That was incredible. Almost 500,000 damage at one point, and even though I was getting frozen towards the end, the dot damage just, it takes care of everything. The swords were not even an issue. I barely got attacked by them. What can I say? I love this new build on my Kafka, and once I get it from my other team members, I can only imagine what the damage is going to be. And there we have it. That is my Kafka DoT team run on Simulated World 8 at the highest difficulty. That was so much fun. I love using dot teams on Simulated Universe, and I think this new one really caters towards it very well, especially because we got a new set for dot teams. I think it comes together quite nicely. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of my dot team. I'm sure a lot of you are trying it out on the new Simulated Universe as well. Thankfully, I got super lucky with the blessings today, and it made for an amazing run. But I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.